There's Troy. He's leaving.
Keep losing stuff.
I'm going to take a look around before I leave.
All right.
Yep. And last night it was 30 something degrees or less here in this shelter. And the wind, if you're going to stay here, I'll give you a heads up. The board there along the edge, there's like a gap right above it, and the wind just blows right through. So be prepared. Bring a tarp or jam something in there. Be prepared to pull your bag over your head if the wind's blowing. Wind was blowing last night 20 miles an hour, and it was below 30. So yeah, it's freaking cold. I got 12 miles that I have to do today to get to the NOC, and my knee was really hurting yesterday. So I really have to take my time. I really do suffer through the cold, but just be careful with the knee because I don't have any support for it outside of Leukotape, and I really don't want to Leukotape my knee. I got some KT tape. Maybe I'll wrap a couple wraps before I go. But yes, this morning, this is, oh geez, of course I forget the name of the shelter, but it was built in the 1930s, and there's carvings in these logs from before I was born. So pretty interesting place to stay, and glad to have come here out of the wind last night right before the cold came in. Now the creeks are freezing and the puddles are freezing, so I got to get water. Right now I'm the last one out because I need my coffee. Everybody left before the coffee, so I'm going to make some coffee and hit the road and hopefully run into some trail magic shortly. I'll keep you posted. It's going to be a chilly day. I see the sun peeking out though, so that's good. Hopefully it'll warm up a little. I'm not bad though. I'm pretty warm with my gear. I mean, warm enough. Once I start moving, I'll be warmer, and we'll go from there. Have a good day. Okay, no lie right there. Cold Spring Gap. And it was, and it is. Oh, you can't see my breath now, but holy cow, it's pretty chilly out here. Gloves, rain skirt, puffy. Yeah. All right, so pay attention to the legs. Take your time, you'll get there. One step at a time. Someday if you'll get there. Someday if you'll get there. Someday if you'll get there. Take your time. Morning all. Have a good one. Coming up on the first view. Look at that. Pops right out. Pops right out at you. Look at that. No snowstorm, so that's good. Certainly feels like it could though. Throw a little precipitation in the sky and it would be snowing right now, guaranteed. Ooh, my fingers are numb. All right, I hope you like that. It looks so pretty. So pretty, little rolling hills, little peaks, town in between. Love it. Pretty cool. Pretty high up there too, see? Yeah, okay, here we go. Probably 10.5 miles to do today. 11. Here we go. Freezing, thank goodness. My hands aren't hurting. Starting to feel in the legs a little bit, but if I take my time, I'll get there. Little green action tunnel for you. Green tunnel action. A little wetness, time for pulse. So I'll check up with you in a little bit. Under the bridge. Up the hill. Tree is broken in half, and it's got buds. It's budding, broken in half. How about that? We are at the top of the fire tower, or what the viewing platform, or whatever you want to call it, right before the NOC. You could see Fontana Lake down there. I'm pretty sure that's Fontana Lake. And into the Smokies out there. Along the ridgeline way back there, you can see a fire, probably a clear burning. They had one of those along the way. And then you can see some room for power lines down there, or whatever they're putting through here. But pretty cool. This is where I came from. Over there. And now I gotta go about, I think it's about 8 miles down to the NOC from here. But this place is pretty cool. I mean, it's got, you know, obviously graffitied to heck, and it's a little bit rickety, but this is the place. It's a classic. Glad I made it this far. I'll keep you posted. I'm glad I made it up the hill today, and I got to be careful going down, but I got a room for myself at the NOC tonight, and I think I might zero tomorrow just to be kind to my body. It's gonna hurt me on miles, but better be smart than sorry. Talk to you later. Weserbald Shelter. I'm eating lunch at the top of the hill, closer to this. The trail, the fire pit, a stove, having a cup of tea, and some mango rice is soaking. Hopefully it doesn't have too much water. But then after that, I got 6 miles, so I am taking a late lunch. It's probably about 1:30, and I'm gonna take my time. Getting back to the NOC. Getting to the NOC, I should say, for the first time. Tonight, I got a bunk waiting for me. I called ahead. Probably a smart thing to do. So I'll keep you up to date once I get there and figure out what's going on. I'm not going to eat my mango rice in front of you, but I'm sure it's going to be good. Another cold night, so I'm glad I'm got a place to stay. I don't have to pitch the tent. Not that it really matters. I could have dealt with it anyway, but less work is good. Knees feeling okay. Just taking my time. And yeah, beautiful day. Met a nice family up at the top of the hill after I talked to my kids on top of the watchtower, or whatever it is, the platform, Weserbald platform, I'm sure. I'm not sure. If you know, you can go ahead and add it to the comments below. But it was a nice view today from that point of view, and I'm happy to be here. So I'm going to take my time getting back there and have a good long evening with a nice dinner cooked for me, I think. So I'll catch you up later. Have a good one. You really can't see what I'm seeing, I don't think. Let me get this on regular. So I'm not sure if you can see, but we're basically on a sheer cliff on that side and a sheer cliff on that side. We're walking the ridge line way up at the top. Now comes like 5 miles down. So, oh my gosh, here, look at this view. Pretty steep, I would say, wouldn't you? Pointless ups and downs, all right. Here we are, top of the ridge. Now we go all the way down. So that's what the skinny trail looks like, if you could see it. Here, let me put it on wide. There you are. See? Now you get an idea of how skinny this ridge is. You don't want to fall off. I'm sure you'd get stuck in a bunch of briars on the way down. On the left side, I don't know, you'd be dead. Right side, maybe you get rescued. So I'll walk along with you just for a minute before I put the poles back out. Try to keep the camera from shaking here too much. And I mean, look at that. There's like a tree growing out of a rock. And it's got buds because it's springtime. And then it's right next to a dead one. But pretty cool. This is one of the oldest, this is like the oldest mountain range, I think, or one of them. Used to be taller than the Rockies, I hear. So toe feels much better. Knee, it's tweaking. Trying to go slow, keep the fluids up. Got it taped up, and I'll rest it tonight. Because I got no other option except for down. So there you go. Here's the view right outside the NOC before you go down. The Nantahala Outdoor Center, which is my destination for tonight. You could even see the peak right through there. Kind of cool. And here I go. Down, down, down. Catch up with you later. All right, you got to check this angle out. Okay, I'm coming from uphill. I'm going downhill. Look at that. I got to turn that corner and look at it. It's like off a cliff. You don't want to be running. Ooh, sorry, branch. You're in my way. That's crazy. Far down. Pay attention, Dave. So you get below that ridge line and come into a hemlock forest, which I have not seen a lot of pines at all along the whole way. This must be the right height or altitude for them, and it just smells good. And the trail is a little softer because of the pine needles as well. Whoop, let me show you. Yeah, so nice. I'm gonna go down again. I passed the shelter because I'm not staying at the shelter. I'm staying at the NOC. So I'm going down again. Probably got about 0.7, and then I'll be where I need to be. And burger or pizza time. Did you hear that? Burger or pizza? Hey, you all might be used to having that kind of luxury, but you really learn to appreciate hot cooked meals for you when you're out here, rather than freeze-dried stuff and tuna packets and ramen noodles and all that stuff that makes your pack light. There's nothing like a burger. Burgers. There's the spring, it hits the river. See the river over there? All the stuff you can rent. Road going up to wherever. Birds flying. The smell of burgers, burguesas in the air. And there's a bunkhouse in there with my name on it somewhere. Très bien, merci beaucoup. I'm gonna drop my stuff off and then get food. If you could see the birds, there are a bunch of cardinals hanging out at the train station. Choo-choo, crossing the train tracks at the NOC. They got a hopping place in the summer, I bet. Very hopping. Buses with canoe rides and kayak trips down the river. Very cool. Jake, you might want to take a trip out here if you're looking at pre-smoky area things to do. Kind of neat. Adventure center, little net thingy for the kiddos. Rafting, zip lines, mountain biking rentals. It's not open yet. Still too early in the season. Ooh, I see a donut. A donut. I'm not having a donut. I'm going across the street, gonna get some fries, order a pizza, go do my laundry, and then go get the pizza and eat the whole pizza. You watch, I will.
Instead of 33. So that's my only other out for me. You could do that. My other option is Milwaukee. The road's close to Bedford, but it's not close to Milwaukee and just literally walk the road to